Forced into the corner. Eck is wide open. Can't get the roll. Hokies starting out a bit slow offensively here. 2 minutes without a bucket. For BC.
Yeah, that's the toughest matchup again. And
outside of the arc. Splitting through the defense. King is wide open. Well, the Hokies hit so many threes against NC State, but a bit cold on the return to their home floor here in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, getting the shots they wanted, though, and that's the main thing that Kenny Brooks is interested in right now. The percentages say they'll make those shots eventually.
Comes Ivy from the baseline. Virginia Tech winning the early battle on the boards. Matilda Eck. They were eventually going to fall, Mac, and Matilda Eck stays hot for the Hokies, getting them back within one.
40% from three, over 95% from the free throw line.
Running back the other direction, King. Georgia Amoore chucks one. 2 in a row for Virginia Tech. The sold out Castle Guard, loving that, and back-to-back threes for the Hokies. Sidberry trying to work on Kitley instead, kicks it back out to Todd. There's an air ball, Eck right under it. Into the corner from King. Rebound Kitley. And a jump ball possession arrow points back to the Eagles.
You know, Bailey, everybody's talking about how this is starting to feel like, as you see the threes raining down, everybody's starting to think about this is comparable to last year. This is actually the best start in ACC history for Virginia Tech at 10-2.
10-2, the only 2 losses on the road to Florida State and Duke, and that's going to be one heck of a rematch next week when the Blue Devils come to town the day after Valentine's Day. And the Hokies have one remaining ACC game at home after that. Up against North Carolina. Sumiel hesitated and misses from beyond the arc. Swing down low and a good feed that time from Sid. Turnover for Boston College.
Kayla Thompson at point guard, left-handed, a little backup point guard out of Louisville.
Amoore continuing to command the point for Virginia Tech. Trying to get another win against Boston College, won it by 15 last year. Well, Mac, we've talked about it already. Virginia Tech is getting the shots they want. They're just not going in so far. Good ball movement for the Hokies.
Yeah, and that's what you want as a coach. You want to get good shots because percentages will take over.
So the block from Kitley. Hokies in transition. Kitley's open down low, and that combination's got Amoore fired up.
They just have such great chemistry, as roommates should.
Absolutely. I don't think I have that good of chemistry with my roommates. We weren't on the same communication game plan of cleaning up the kitchen. Eck had Had the Hokie fans warn her that someone was behind her, and they recovered. Foul call down low on Wagner, and that'll bring us to a break. 10-6. Virginia Tech trailed early, but a couple of threes falling for the Hokies, up by 4.
Born in the wild. A magic alchemy of woods and spices. Rare. Intoxicating. The soul of Sauvage. Elixir. Dior.
The warp rift is expanding. All worlds within the Calaxian Veil will be consumed.
This difficulty demands a specialist, an ease specialist.
Yeah, that's me. Geico makes it easy to get coverage for what you care about. Cars, apartments, jewelry.
Jewelry?
And what about the warp rift?
It's easy to Geico.
Want a drink without the booze? Sprouts is...
It's easy to Geico.
Want a drink without the booze? Sprouts is shaking things up. This is the De Soir sparkling non-alcoholic aperitif that has adaptogens in it, so it's mood boosting.
That is fresh.
This smells like wine and tastes like rosé.
This one is mom flavored.
That's really unique. I like that.
It's got a tang to it.
No sugar added?
Exactly. This is the Say So Skinny Spicy Margarita.
Tastes like a margarita.
Everything that I want to buy, I can get at Sprouts. I don't have to go to any other grocery store.
Cheers to a healthier you.
Cheese in every bite. That's why we invented stuffed crust pizza. Topped and stuffed with almost a pound of cheese. There's only one original. The original stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back, everyone. There's the leader of this program, and what a job he has done, Mac, in his 8th season. Kenny Brooks got the Hokies all the way to Dallas in the Final Four and eyeing potentially another trip to the Final Four in Cleveland this year, and potentially another chance to cut down the nets in Greensboro. He's going up against Coach Joanna Burnaby McNamee, or Coach Mac as she likes to be called. She's in her 6th season at Boston College, and we talked to her the other day. Definitely is still a lot of energy going around this Boston College program, but boy, what a tough point in the season. Already losers of 6 in a row, and then had to take on some really talented teams down the stretch here.
Yeah, she's done a good job with this program, but they are struggling this season.
Kitley backs in.
Nobody better ATO after timeouts than Kenny Brooks.
Fans watching this game thinking about after timeouts, maybe the biggest play in Virginia Tech women's basketball history after a timeout. Liz Kitley's buzzer beater against NC State earlier this year in January when the Wolfpack were here. Clara Strack got the ball muscled away from her. Krasavec went up. And now a foul called on the Hokies down low. And that's actually going to go on Boston College, excuse me, Mac. That's going to go on Njai.
Yeah, I thought that was Njai. The officials, 2 different people called it, and but they got the same number in there, 0.
And it seems pretty cut and dry there. Njai wanted a jump ball. Here comes Carly Wenzel running the point for the Hokies. Amoore, pump fake, drives. Following her own shot, muscling for the rebound feed to Eck. That was a feed in and of itself, and Kitley will go down to the line for 2. Look at the effort on that play by Georgia Amoore. had a big play like that against NC State.
Yeah, in a crowd, doesn't matter. We talked about, when I coached Charles Barkley, we talked about the fact that if you
Brooks has let the freshman get a significant amount of burn for the Hokies.
defense has the Hokies perplexed right now, but that may be the answer.
Step back three, no good. And Kitley ran out of space to track down that rebound.
Boston College keeps mixing the defenses up. Aggressive in the zone, always aggressive no matter what they're in, to be honest.
Only 2 threes made right now for Virginia Tech out of 10. See what BC can do on offense here with Jakayla Thompson, the freshman, running the point.
Virginia Tech shoots 36% from out there. That's good for third in the ACC.
There's Daly with King on her. Pulls up, and another basket falls. So Boston College climbing back here in the first quarter, just down 1.
Yeah, Daly coming off a really good game, 18-7 against Virginia. She went 10 for 11 from the free throw line on plays just like that.
A little over a minute left to go in this first period. Strack wide open from the elbow. A center that Hokie fans will get to know over the next few years. Got a rebound on the back end. Amoore swinging around. Offensive foul called on the Hokies. That's going to put Kayla King with 1.
Yeah, Georgia Amoore with the illegal screen kind of just ran into that.
So just a 3-point lead for Virginia Tech now at 15-12. Get another look at this.
The baseline drive and the kick out. And Georgia Amoore really wasn't trying to set the screen. Little incidental contact, still a foul.
So a foul on Georgia Amoore, that's her first. Odd mix of the ball there for Ivy. Hokie fans wanted a double dribble. Another fearless drive, can't get the roll. Hokies ball. Shot clock still on for Virginia Tech, about a 3-second differential.
Well, man-to-man this time. Hokies will take it as deep in the shot clock as they can.
Yeah, Hokies have done a good job with that crunch time, closing out these quarters with a good-looking shot. Can they do so here? Look at Amoore. And a piece of that ball. Carly Wenzel recovers. Can't get it, and the rebound will fall for Lacey. Bit of a closer game than many would have thought here at this first quarter.
Third player in women's basketball history in the ACC to win Player of the Year 3 times.
Potentially do it this year. Here is Kayla King. And that was the Hokies' 11th three-point attempt, and Virginia Tech has only hit 2 triples so far. And as we get later into the ACC season, what we see is a general theme in most of these games is that Kitley takes a beating down low.
She does take a beating, and one thing that we've been talking about in multiple games now is how diverse her game is. She runs the floor. She blocks the shots. She had a couple great assists, as you see the foul right there. A couple great assists skipping the ball against NC State.
Sumiel trying to heat the Hokies back up from 3 land.
What a nice addition she has been to the lineup. She stretches the floor with the 3 ball. Speaking of stretching the floor.
Right back into it. Boston College not giving up yet in this one, to say the least. Still a 2-point game in the second quarter.
Sidberry shoots in the 20s percent-wise, but that's her 19th 3 on the year. She shot it with a lot of confidence, didn't she?
7 points on the day for Sidberry. The pass leaks out. Boston College recovers. Here comes Ivy.
With a chance to tie.
Jojo Lacey spins. Nothing there. Shot can't fall. Offensive rebound, Njai. The tie-up keeps the ball with Boston College. Oh, the freshman from Senegal in a big matchup down low against Liz Kitley. Boston College playing physical so far, and we talked with Coach Mack earlier in the week. She said, you know, some of these games, it just feels like we're doing the things that we need to do. The ball is just simply not going in.
Yeah, they have just struggled really badly from the field. They're last in the league in 3-point percentage. They're next to last in free throw percentage. They're 8th in field goal percentage overall.
This is a team that led against the Cavaliers of Virginia in the last game, and here they are tying it back up.
Yeah, they've been competitive. In this 6-game stretch where they've lost every game, 5 of the 6, they were in the game in the 4th quarter.
Eck with a feed. It's swatted out of bounds by Lacey. Lacey, the senior from Douglasville, PA. At 21 points against Syracuse. An Eagle hit the deck, no whistle. Rebound, still fighting for it. Sumiel wrestles the ball away. Pump fake, Amoore. Rattles home.
A lot of scrambling on the floor plays tonight.
Second chance points for Virginia Tech. 8 offensive rebounds so far for the Hokies. Foul called on Kayla King. Well, Hokies winners of 6 in a row. Trying to keep that going up against Boston College. Virginia Tech 10-2 in the ACC. A big week coming up. Got Duke and Louisville on the horizon. What a drive inside for Boston College.
Sidberry really playing well. Good off the dribble. She made a big 3 from deep.
Sidberry's already got 9. Looking for a screen. Amoore finds herself into a double. Errant pass. And Kayla King stepped out of bounds. So Coach Mack's got to be fired up about how her team is playing defense so far, keeping the number 16 team in check.
Yeah, she was pretty confident about the defense in terms of being able to disrupt Virginia Tech. But of course, Virginia Tech got good shots early and didn't make them. And now Boston College has a little momentum and a little confidence.
And we flashed it up there for a second. Hokies have already turned the ball over 6 times.
Yeah, half their average. We're just midway through the first half.
There's a turnover. Virginia Tech forces. Around to King. It's a little bit cold, and a foul will keep the ball on this side of the floor, much to the chagrin of BC.
Yeah, Tiana Todd blocking out Liz Kitley on the backside.
Slow start there for Kayla King, who had such a great game with 13 points against NC State. 0 for 5 to start it out from 3-land.
Good job switching, good job communicating by Boston College.
From pro length, Kayla King trying to heat back up, and look at Sumiel's effort. Hokies looking for some second chance points here. Into a tie-up, keeps the ball with Virginia Tech.
Nice job. Wagner let it go in, but then Ivy came across for the double team, and they did a good job of staying straight up, not fouling, and forcing the jump ball. But Hokie basketball on the baseline with 11 on the shot clock.
Seems like a play where Liz Kitley would peel out for a baseline jumper. See if that happens again here. get the ball out, and it is a 5-second violation called on Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's really physical in there. Lots of physicality down low, both ways. And of course, that's how Boston College plays defense. They're very aggressive.
Hokies starting out 8 for 26 from the field. Right now, just shooting under 31%. Boston College not insanely hot either at 9 for 23.
Hokies normally the second best shooting team in the ACC at over 46%.
Battled in and out. Todd can't make the three. Almost another tie up on the baseline. Goes back to Virginia Tech in a 19-19 game.
See if the Hokies can solve this matchup zone.
And a dribble out of it, and a foul booked on Kayla Ivey. Over the Boston College guard, that's her second.
Talked about the physicality. Grab, a little bump. Ivy knows that wasn't a good play.
The defense has been dialing it up against Virginia Tech here. That's why she was likely so frustrated. Everything has worked defensively here in the last few minutes for the Eagles. X wide open. Almost got the roll. Another offensive board. And the layup falls for Liz Kitley. So second chance points starting to be a bit of a difference here for Virginia Tech as the Hokies take the lead back.
Yeah, lots of opportunities for those offensive rebounds. Lots of misses for the Hokies.
Three on the other end. Pulled down by Sumiel. Double-digit offensive rebounds for Virginia Tech. Low pass around the horn. Kayla King. Look at Sumiel fighting back for the ball. Amoore lets it fly and connects.
Sumiel with 7 rebounds already. And most of them like that on the floor.
And a transfer from Wake Forest into the starting lineup a bit more consistently for the Hokies and defending her case wide. A little bit of momentum for Virginia Tech here. After being a bit cold from the field, can Boston College ramp up the defense again? What a good play on a fast break, the Euro and the finish. Andrea Daly. Well, that play was all her, Mac.
Yeah, very aggressive. Coming off a really good game. Didn't get the start today in favor of Njai.
Hard zip around, back for King. She got blocked. Amoore. Well, Boston College can't leave her open like that.
And when you're that aggressive, somebody is usually standing wide open.
Got 11 points so far, third three of the ball game. Another miss, she's got the rebound as well. And the heat check almost there for Georgia Amoore. Decided to pass it off to King. She's got the ball again. A little flare, no good. And the ball returns to Boston College. Bringing us to a break, 27-21. Lots of energy for the Eagles as the Hokies jump back up by 6.
It's been so cool to see what the generation after me has been able to accomplish.
They say seeing is believing, but with Stearns & Foster, that's only part of the story. We handcraft every Stearns & Foster using the finest materials like indulgent memory foam and ultra-conforming IntelliCoils for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort every single night. During our President's Day sale, bring home incredible comfort with savings up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets. Stearns & Foster, what comfort should be. Learn more.
And a tight one here in the second quarter between the Hokies and the Eagles. Georgia Amoore trying to lift the Hokies back up. She had back-to-back threes for Virginia Tech. And Mac, she is really one of the craftiest guards in the country, and you can't leave her open.
She's just a playmaker. You know, not only can she shoot the basketball, but she creates not only for herself but for others. But the back-to-back threes is the difference in the game right now between Virginia Tech and Boston College this afternoon.
Georgia Amoore is the only player on Virginia Tech right now that has been able to hit multiple three-pointers. Hokies as a whole, 4 of 18 from beyond the arc. Matilda Eck has the other one of those 4 Virginia Tech has hit. Georgia Amoore with 3 of them.
Yeah, and the Hokies have come up with 12 offensive rebounds out of all those misses, which is really good. But then they've given it back with 8 turnovers so far.
Yeah, if you're Kenny Brooks in a scenario like this, Mac, Virginia Tech is getting a lot of the shots that they want. But if you're Kenny Brooks, what can you be frustrated about at this point?
Well, I think the shots are fine. I think he's not real happy with the turnovers. They got to be strong with the basketball.
Lob in for Clara Strack. Connection from the senior down to the freshman.
Yeah, and usually it's the freshman down to the senior.
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit. Nice call right there for the high-low.
AC trying to back up as Virginia Tech has jumped out to an 8-point lead. Boston College has been able to answer early on. Krasavec peels down low to the glass.
Yeah, got the mismatch on the switch right there. And the freshman out of Hungary took advantage of Wenzel right there.
Krasavec averaging right around 9.5 a game. So returning the favor there, Max. Strack was fed by Kitley on the last possession, flipping it around on this one.
Yeah, and Kitley loves being paired with Strack too.
A bigger lineup down low for Virginia Tech. Carly Wenzel adding some height as well for the Hokies on the edge. Driving in. A good bucket able to fall for Lazama. Haven't been able to call her name so far today.
Yeah, known as a shooter. Hadn't been getting many minutes. Coach Mack going deep on the bench, and she kind of said she was going to do that.
At this point, trying to see what can work here. Losers of 6 in a row. And such a big swing of games against Virginia Tech, Louisville, and a few others at the top of the ACC. Hokies heating up again down low to Liz Kitley into double figures and then some now with 13.
Yeah, we've been talking about this too, that you don't get better statistically in league play. Both Kitley and Amoore have. Nice play right there again by Daly coming off the bench.
Going off of that, at the beginning of the season, it did look very much like the Hokies were just trying to figure out who they were as a team. And in this last stretch of games, the 6 to be exact, the Hokies sure have looked like they are starting to figure it out. And what a time to do so as Georgia Amoore hits the bunny. Mid-range can't fall.
Yeah, you mentioned Virginia Tech. The stars have continued to be the stars, but the supporting cast has become much more consistent as league play has gone down here for Virginia Tech.
Now, Kitley just woke up and saw she was wide open after Todd hit the deck.
Dangerous time here for Boston College.
Krasavec looking for an answer, feeds inside, swatted away. Kayla King threw a hand in there to poke the ball out to the baseline. Hokies with their largest lead of 10.
Sidberry back in the game, 15 on the shot clock.
Njai on the baseline. Defense trying to dial it up for Virginia Tech after the screen, the long 2, and a good shot able to fall for Boston College. That's the freshman in Thompson. Shot clock is off. Let's see if Amoore takes the final shot, or will she divvy it off to one of her teammates. Out for King at the buzzer. And that'll be it here for the half. 37-29. Hokies heated up there at the end. Got to a lead as much as 10 points. But now go to the locker room up 37 today at Castle Mac. Another sold-out crowd. This community has bought into this team.
Yeah, think of where the program was when Kenny Brooks took over and where it is today. Gotten better every single year.
Virginia Tech foul.
Kenny Brooks came into the picture back in 2016 after some successful years up in Harrisonburg. Now doing the same here at Virginia Tech. Right out of the gate, Wagner's going to go to the line.
Not a great free throw shooter. She gets to the free throw line a lot. Number 5 in the ACC. Number 4 in the ACC in free throws attempted.
Samuel pulls down her 8th rebound. So Wagner misses both. Here comes Virginia Tech. Back with the original starting lineup. Kitley into a double team, looks in a bit of trouble. And a 3-second violation called. So another turnover for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, that was nice execution that time. Had a double high post, hit the high post. The other post dove, got wide open. But then the quick double team by Boston College caused the turnover again. The 9th for the Hokies.
Tiana tied. A rebound for Njai.
Sidberry with the missed long shot, but Njai kept it alive.
Kayla King wanted an offensive foul, wouldn't get it. Fighting for the rebound, last touch by Boston College. Sidberry's got an amount of points with 11 so far today. She has not scored in a while. Jumped out to 11 at the beginning of that second quarter. Hokies were able to quiet her down just a little bit. Dangerous pass, another turnover.
Threw the pass to the wrong side. Got to throw that pass away from the defense.
3 on the way, and it's good for Kayla Ivey. Inside out basketball for BC.
Yeah, Ivy doesn't shoot a ton of threes, shoots 21%, but she shot that with a lot of confidence.
There's Amoore, lets a 3 fly. It's her 4th of the ball game. So Georgia Amoore leading all scorers with 16 now after that triple falls.
Good job by Samuel right there contesting the shot by Wagner.
8th rebound for Liz Kitley. Here comes Amoore. The feed to King. And Kayla King, who is ice cold from beyond the arc in the first half, hits her first attempt here in the second half.
Shooters have no short-term memory. They're just going to make the next one.
So back-to-back threes for Virginia Tech from Amoore, and now Kayla King.
Really nice play by Todd. She is looking to score when she's got it. Got to go with that strong hand and flipped it up off the glass.
Well, the sophomore from Canada now has 6. Lost the ball. Matilda Eck. 3 threes in a row for the Hokies, and that's when they're at their most dangerous.
So many weapons, and now a turnover gives the Hokies the basketball back with momentum.
Timeout called by Boston College, 46-34. Largest lead of the ball game for Virginia Tech after back-to-back-to-back triples.
Tommy John is for men who value themselves and their comfort, who want fabrics that are lightweight, breathable, and insanely soft, with stay-put waistbands that adapt for the perfect fit. 360-degree stretch prevents ride-up and supports any move you make, and mind-blowing innovations like our Quick Draw Fly. We've also reinvented loungewear. Yeah, loungewear. You can trust our thousands of 5-star reviews, because Tommy John knows how comfortable you want to be.
Go to TommyJohn.com now and get 20% off your first order with code TV20.
When I found out I was going to be a parent, I immediately felt a lot of anxiety and worry. So I went on to BetterHelp to try to look for a therapist to help me with that.
My relationship with my family and with my boyfriend and with myself were suffering. I really needed help.
I was ruminating a lot. Really getting those thoughts out to a therapist and getting feedback was just life-changing.
What's the difference between home insurance and a home warranty? Home insurance covers general damage to home and belongings caused by unexpected events, like fire and storm damage and theft. A home warranty protects against what home insurance doesn't, like items in your house that break down due to normal wear and tear. An American Home Shield home warranty covers parts of items you rely on every day, like your AC, fridge, water heater, and electrical. Sign up.
Started for Virginia Tech here in the second half with Amoore, King, and Ekmack.
Got a little ball screen for Amoore, and then Amoore with the baseline drive finds King wide open. Skip pass against his own is always a good ploy, and Eck delivers.
So the Hokies are up by 12, 46-34, largest lead of the ball game for Virginia Tech. And for Kayla King, we talked about it, Mac. That was her 10th three-point attempt. She just hit that three, her first make, but really having that, borrowing from Ted Lasso here, that memory of a goldfish. Forgetting about all the times you miss, going right back up and hits the three.
I love that.
She's got the feed out to Matilda Eck as well. And just spun out to fall out for Boston College. Rebound Sidberry. Todd on the other end trying to get Boston College heated back up.
Mistake right there. You cannot leave Todd wide open. She got that off just one little dribble. Kind of a ball screen, got her wide open.
She's got 9 so far for Boston College. For King, dribbles, hands off to Amoore. Amoore with a scoop and a left hand for the Australian.
Just playmaker. I think that's the only real word for her. Maybe amazing playmaker.
Absolutely. It's got Virginia Tech in a good amount of these big games over the last week. Had a double-double against NC State, and before that, over 20 points against North Carolina. Todd lost the ball. Kayla King going down to the floor. And they want to tie up. A possession arrow will point back to the Hokies.
Yeah, King that time anticipated the right-hand dribble, flicked the ball away with her left hand, created the jump ball. Hokies basketball going the other way.
Now, Kayla King, what I think it's overlooked in her game a little bit, Mac, is the fact that she is so physical on the defensive end. In that game against NC State, she picked up a charge that looked like it hurt, but it was such a pivotal moment for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, and you don't think about her, but she's over 6 feet with long arms and has been around and really understands how to play defense.
Off of the screen from Strack, Amoore. Back to King, bounce inside Kitley. Here comes Strack. The putback can't go. Paris Baker's in for the first time, and a tie-up this time will give the ball back to the Eagles, but the freshman came in with another offensive rebound, but couldn't get the stick back to fall. What can Boston College do here? That defensive pressure starting to slip up a little bit with the Hokies hitting those outside jumpers.
Yeah, and it's hard for them to match baskets.
Bank wasn't open for Todd. Krasavec. Another offensive rebound. Here come the Hokies with speed. Kicked back to Kitley. Down for Baker. King from way downtown. Boston College ball. Brings us to another break. Hokies enjoying a double-digit lead here in the third quarter, 48-37.
There are hundreds of different kinds of trucks and SUVs on the road. Meet the wiper blades designed with all of them in mind. Rain-X rugged truck and SUV wiper blades. Engineered with graphene for long-lasting durability. They're high-performing blades for high-performing vehicles. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements. Available at your favorite retailer.
TaxAct software comes equipped with the most powerful feature in tax filing technology. TaxAct calls it the Submit button. TaxAct, let's get them over with.
You ever feel like the only place you can find cars is in car commercials? Oh, this isn't a car commercial. This is an Auto Trader commercial. And this is one of the millions of new and used cars that you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. Or the car in this show. Get out the water. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can. You can even find the car in that movie on Auto Trader. Hey, find your own car.
A bit of a tough season, Mac, for Boston College. Nonetheless, losers of 6 in a row. But look at that record outside of the Conti Forum in Chestnut Hill. Just 1-10, and it is a tall task to get a win here in Castle Coliseum.
Yeah, life on the road is hard, and it's doubly hard when you can't score the basketball, and they struggle much more on the road than they do at home getting the ball in the basket.
Games coming up for Boston College: Louisville, Florida State, North Carolina, Notre Dame.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
Life in the ACC. Charlie Cream last week had 9 teams predicted in the tournament. Wow.
Backing up, JoJo Lacey. Out to Daly. Look at the defense from the Hokies. The freshman, Strack and Karis Baker muscling that ball away. And Strack says no with a full palm on the ball.
Turned it over. Still had the presence of mind to block the shot. Already a crowd favorite here in Blacksburg.
Now, some folks have said buy stock in Clara Strack. At the steal, Mac. Made her pay with the block right after. Massivag scoops the ball in with the right hand, so Boston College, after all of that, gets a bucket back.
Yeah, the ball screen and roll has worked for them on a couple occasions down there low on the baseline. Nice ball handling.
Swing back out, Kayla King. Lacey. Make that Thompson, actually. Down to a fellow freshman. We'll stay with Boston College. So still inside of single digits here. Hokies amping up that defensive pressure and really coming off of one of their best defensive games of the season up against NC State, where where the Wolfpack looked like they could not get a shot to fall. There at that end of that fourth quarter, the Hokies ended up winning by 9. Sidberry. Kitley goes down to the floor. It'll be a foul called on Boston College's Thompson.
Boston College the third personal foul. First team foul.
Matilda Eck back into the ball game for Virginia Tech.
Boston College starting to extend the defense a little bit. They like to pick up full court. They'll show you a little zone. They'll play a little man-to-man. They'll have random traps.
Now, why do it now?
I think they're just giving the Hokies a glimpse. And you want multiple possessions, and who knows, a careless turnover turns into an easy basket.
The screen, Amoore behind the back pass. Boy, that was nifty. Strack muscles up a shot and one.
She's so strong. Just as a freshman, she's strong.
That ball went around the galaxy of the rim to finally fall through for the freshman from upstate New York.
Yeah, you only get that bounce at home. You don't get that on the road.
Old-fashioned three-point play is completed. Hokies up by a score of 51-39, a 12-point lead for Virginia Tech. Thompson backing up, trying to get something to go on Amoore. Flares up against Kitley. Impressive bucket for the young player from Kentucky.
Yeah, the little backup point guards made a couple nice little plays in there in that mid-range.
Amoore penetrates, back out Eck. Another Euro from Eck, cleaned up by Kitley. One of the and one, she'll go to the line for 2. Kitley has yet to score here in this second half, with a chance to do it here already with yet another double-double. He's got 15 and 10.
4 in a row, 73, 74 now. The all-time record in the ACC. Number 3 in the country in double-doubles.
Not just another thing that Kenny Brooks and his staff likes to talk about is just don't take her for granted, because that almost just seems automatic for Kitley. You say 4 in a row. It just seems like every game is just a for sure double-double. Well, that's not normal.
17 out of 23. Starting to become normal, right?
Might be normal for Kitley, but just for the general college basketball player, can't say that.
For mere
mortals like us. The rebound, Amoore across the timeline. Here comes Eck.
Good box out that time. JoJo Lacey, and she pushes it.
Sidberry from way downtown. Poked away. Turnover forced by Thompson. Lobs it down low. Good swing of events there for Boston College.
There was that answer to the question you asked about why press now. Go ahead and start. See if you can cut into that lead. It's still single digits.
Uzama up in the face of Eck here. And now switches over to Georgia Amoore. Low on Kitley. Her pass swatted back into her face. And a turnover.
JoJo Lacey again, coming on the double team, knocks the ball loose. Kitley knocks it out of bounds, and a chance to cut it below a 3-possession game.
Now 14 turnovers for Virginia Tech. They had 12 in the entire ball game against NC State, and there's over 11 minutes to play in this one. With a turnover of their own, Boston College. I don't think you could even call that one forced by Virginia Tech, just an errant pass there.
Yeah, only 6 on the day, but that was It was an important one. Looked like they had just a little bit of momentum. And Jack comes back in the game. Still in that matchup zone, which has been fairly effective.
Leaves Eck wide open. Here comes Strack, second chance points, a chance for the Hokies here. Eck again collects an offensive rebound. Forced to the floor, and Virginia Tech wanted a foul. Boston College will get the ball back with no whistle.
Good aggressive play. Strack with 2 offensive rebounds. Looked like, well, we're going to get to see it.
Yeah, I think they didn't want a foul, excuse me. They wanted a block off of the hands of JoJo Lacey.
Yeah, they thought that Lacey at least touched the ball last. Looks like the fans, sometimes the fans' consensus isn't right.
Yeah.
This time it might be.
Right. So what can Boston College do with that? They can do that. JoJo Lacey with a big-time 3 to get momentum the way of Boston College. It's a 6-point game.
We talked about Lacey in the open, and she's been in the middle of everything in this little comeback by Boston College.
They trail by as much as 12. Shot clock is off now for Virginia Tech. No screen from Strack. Amoore. 5 seconds now. Bounce inside. Kitley off of the glass. It can't go. No heave at the buzzer. That wouldn't have counted for Jacayla Thompson, but what a rally for Boston College. A bit of a dogfight for Virginia Tech. Up by 12, a couple of turnovers, and some big shots by Boston College to get the Eagles back into this one. Boston College has lost 6 in a row and trying to pull off the upset against the #1 team in the ACC right now.
We talked during the break, and you were asking what can Virginia Tech do against that zone. That's one thing right there, attack off the dribble. Hokies have only shot 5 free throws, and this is a physical basketball team they're playing.
Physicality continues there as the Hokies get the ball back. King to Kitley, and Virginia Tech got that bucket right back, 54-46.
That was a
so
very
close
big
to another
basket.
turnover as well.
Very big basket.
Todd draws the foul.
It'll
be on Georgia Amoore.
Tiana Todd.
That's Amoore's second.
Switch this right here, Virginia Tech will.
Daly wants some help. It's Todd. Throws up a ball and recovered by Sidberry. 3 on the way. Rattles in. What a shot for Kayla Ivey.
Crowd thought the ball was out of bounds. Sidberry stayed after it.
So can the Hokies answer here? That lead has dwindled down to 5 now after the 3. Georgia Amoore thought about the step back. Lost the ball. Sumiel can't get it. Stays back with Boston College. Here comes Ivy, fresh off the 3. Bounce into Todd. The fast break working to perfection for Boston College.
And the steal created the easy basket. Talked about where they are, the best in the league at stealing the basketball.
Eight minutes left. It's a 3-point game. Amoore with a bounce feed, recovers. Back around for King. Unbalanced there. Hokies need a shot. It'll be Eck. That is a humongous bucket, Mac.
And timeout, Kenny Brooks. He wants to talk about where they are right now.
57-51. A 6-point lead for Virginia Tech, but Boston College is coming back in this one.
You see the hustle. That's why the fans thought that was out of bounds. The bounce around by Ivy with the big three, and then in transition for Tiana Todd.
When's he gonna be here? Do you think we could get some boba? What's boba? It's late. My wife left me. When? Who knows? For the dog groomer.
He's here.
Showtime.
TaxAct software comes equipped with the most powerful feature in tax filing technology. TaxAct calls it the Submit button. TaxAct, let's get them over with.
At DeMayo Law Offices, we get that after an accident, money is tight. That's why we offer so many services for free. It's free to call us, free to consult with us. Not sure if you have a case? Find out for free. 24/7 access, virtual and remote meetings, and digital document signing. Available to you, all for free. Call DeMayo Law Offices, where we don't get paid until you do, and getting started is free.
Want a drink without the booze? Sprouts is shaking things up. This is the Des Soirs Sparkling Non-Alcoholic Aperitif. It has adaptogens in it, so it's mood boosting.
That is fresh.
This smells like wine and tastes like rosé.
This one is Avec. It is Fuji apple and cardamom flavored.
That's really unique. I like that.
It's got a tang to it.
No sugar added?
Exactly. This is the Say So Skinny Spicy Margarita.
Tastes like a margarita.
Everything that I want to buy, I can get at Sprouts. I don't have to go to any other grocery store.
Cheers to a healthier you with Sprouts.
Ball game here with 7:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. This lead got all the way down to 3. Virginia Tech hit a big bucket with a shot clock running down for Matilda Eck, and it's 57-51. Number 16 team of the country leading the ACC right now with a 10-2 record up against Boston College, who has lost 6 in a row. But answering that with an offensive foul, a big turnover right there to dwindle that momentum a bit more for the Eagles.
You know, I think they're going to look at this.
So
you get an offensive foul.
I'm going to see this foul again here.
The previous players
Get another look at this one. We just got confirmation as well.
Yeah, they're going to look for this at for a possible upgrade from the common foul.
So she's locked up with Todd. Tiana Todd gets booked with a foul.
Yeah, and that may be an upgrade. Anytime there's a blow to the head, kind of unnecessary, not part of the play, that's marginal.
We'll see how long of a review this will be. This ends up being a really big call here for the officials, Mac, because Boston College has climbed back within one of these possessions, and then now it's this 2-possession game. If the Hokies can go to the line here and make it a 3-possession game, trying to jump out a little bit further against this Eagles team. So Todd looking on here.
The crowd has just seen the replay.
Get another look. What do you think, Mac?
I don't know. That play, it doesn't seem as bad because it looks like she's trying to get by Amoore and hits her as she's reaching with the left arm to kind of hook her.
This might be the better.
Yeah, I think she does get her, but right here.
No.
But she's trying to make a basketball play.
So this is a big call. Either way, the Hokies
will have the ball.
They're going to get the ball back. So do they have a free throw to go along with it? This is one of the longer reviews we've seen in the building for quite a while, and a pivotal one. Coach Mack has had her team playing really hard so far here today.
Yeah, they want to get this right.
And she said about that Virginia game, Mac, her team was in a good spot going into the fourth quarter, and she looked around her huddle, and her team seemed a bit frustrated.
Yeah, that they were tied going into the fourth quarter because they had a little bit of a lead early in the third quarter.
There's nothing necessarily to be frustrated about here today. Boston College has played the Hokies tough. A team that has already won 6 in a row, a team that won the ACC last year, and it's a 2-possession game.
You described it perfectly. It's been a little bit of a street fight, and further evidence of that on this play.
And they have walked away from the monitor. See the call we're going to get here. It's a big moment in this game.
And we'll get the information.
All right. Looks like Amoore is going to do it. It has been upgraded, Matt.
Has been upgraded to an intentional foul. So free throws and possession coming for Virginia Tech.
This is a huge swing for the Hokies. If Amoore is able to hit a couple of free throws here, and then the Hokies get a field goal to fall, all of a sudden, this ends up becoming a double-digit game.
And Amoore almost a 90% free throw shooter, among the best in the league.
Got both to fall there. Eight-point lead for the Hokies.
Interesting, Todd is matched up defensively against Amoore too. Or she was.
Just a moment, now back again. Summiel's pass swatted away.
Good job by Wagner on the high-low pass, getting a hand on that.
Going down low, what a feed and one!
What a great response by Boston College. The steal on one end and the recognition of the mismatch on the other.
Look at this from Ivy, the lob inside Mack, and Daly went up to the glass fearless.
Yeah, Amoore matched up against Daly. Certainly an advantage for Daly down low.
And the and one is completed.
That was a big turnaround. Hokies had a chance for a basket, didn't get it, turned it over, and on the other end, 3 points for Boston College. Gets this thing back to a 5-point game, right where we started.
Mack lost the ball. Gets it back to Georgia Amoore. Splits through the double team. Kitley's there. Back up.
Where's Kitley?
Looked like Todd wanted a call there after she went to the floor. Did not get the whistle that she wanted. Sidberry drives right to the hoop.
There's that matchup. Hokies have numbers right here. See if they push it. Wagner wrestling with Kitley. Kitley's seen a little bit of everything from a physicality standpoint. Nothing really bothers her.
For Wagner, that's her 4th. She is staying out there. Quick feed back to Amoore.
Wagner doing a good job down low. We told her she could guard all the positions. A Naismith Defensive Player of the Year watch candidate.
Here comes Amoore. Another offensive board for Kitley. And she got swiped in the face.
Yeah. Coach Mack yelling for a walk, as are the Boston College players, but she walked because she got hit in the face, I believe.
Another look at this.
We go right here. There's the blow to the face. Actually, it was Ivy with the elbow to the face.
Going along with that theme, Matt, Kitley is just in a wrestling match almost every game because these opposing defenses have to put a couple of players on her to make it work. Georgia Amoore like lightning to the tin for the Hokies. Todd off of the side of the hoop.
Nice switch right there by Kayla King.
He's trying to calm it down a little bit. Time running down to 5 minutes. Off the glass, pulled down by Todd. Big possession here, Sidberry. Off of the rim, offensive rebound. Another wrestling match, and now a foul called down low. That's on Kayla King.
You know, the official may have gotten that right, but we have the same angle he did, and you really couldn't see that.
Right. Get another look at this. This is Kayla King's third.
And Kayla King has all ball right there.
I think their hands got tangled up there at the end.
Yeah, but I think the jump ball had already been, the foul had already been called when there could have been a jump ball to start with, I believe.
Left hand, and Sidberry will go to the line.
She's not as good going left, but she's so athletic, she still can, and she's going back to the free throw line.
So Teya Sidberry that jumped out to that 11-point start had been a bit quiet. She's got 2 so far here in the second half. Able to hit the first free throw. She is a 78% free throw shooter. And a couple of big ones there from the charity stripe for Boston College as Krasavec checks back in. Been a physical game so far in this one. Oh, look at that knot, Mac. Oh.
Yeah, that was that elbow from Ivy that didn't actually get called or looked at again, but that caused Boston College to call for the walk, but clearly that was a foul and a baseline out of bounds.
Just showing the physicality of this ball game. It has been dialed up here in the second half. Still a 2-possession game. For Amoore. Bounce inside Sumiel. She's into a double team. Amoore's wide open. Off the mark on the 3. Kitley came down and got the rebound for a moment, draws the foul.
And that's 5.
And that's going to be 5 on Wagner.
No, it's 5 on them for the game, for this
5,
quarter.
excuse me. So Hokies into the bonus.
You called it a street fight? I think that's an accurate description. A lot of contact, a lot of aggressiveness down there.
It can get a bit frustrating for Virginia Tech, right, when you go into these games and you just know that when you go down low, it's just going to be so physical. Is Kitley able to hit the free throw after the foul?
Yeah, nice job out of Kitley right there. 75% on the year, but only 63% from the line in league play.
And she goes 100% on that trip.
Big 2 right there.
Back up to a 7-point game. Not a ton of trips to the line for either team in this game. Just 6 attempts for Boston College, 9 for the Hokies. Sidberry, she gets blocked. Ball is loose. Sumiel's got it. Comes Amoore into the front court. Boston College still hanging around, under 4 minutes to go. Mid-range, no good. Rebound Sidberry.
Little ISO for Amoore right there. Got the shot they wanted.
Thompson. Back for JoJo Lacey. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson. 3 on the way. What an effort there for Todd. Shot can't fall. Sumiel is there. It remains a 7-point lead for the Hokies.
Big defensive stop for Virginia Tech that time. Boston College got a couple looks at it.
Inside to Kitley, another foul.
Yeah, Sidberry got buried on the post up right there. Kitley had position. Sidberry couldn't do anything but reach around.
So just the second foul for Sidberry. He's going to go send Kitley to the line for a few here.
Good high-low look right there. Good post up by Liz Kitley. You see that knot getting a little bigger on her forehead. She will have the scars showing the battle she was in tonight.
Now for Liz Kitley, another double-double, 22 points, 14 rebounds. Has a couple of blocks as well.
Sidberry kind of fell awkwardly right there. He's gingerly walking down the bench with the trainer. Krasavek comes in to try to match Kitley's size.
A few more free throws for Liz Kitley. She's got 24 points.
Those 4 have been big for Virginia Tech.
9-point lead for the Hokies. Can Boston College get a pivotal shot here to stay in this one? Todd, step back mid-range, got it.
She's really good at that. The jump shot created just enough space, and she has the size advantage going against Amoore right there.
13 points for the sophomore from Vaughan, Ontario. Lane opened up for Georgia Amoore. That's a big miss for Boston College.
JoJo Lacey, who has played so well lately, pulled up a little short on that. She's only 2 for 8 on today with 5 points after back-to-back really good games against Syracuse and Virginia coming into this matchup.
So the Hokies winners of 6 in a row with 2 minutes left. It's been a close game throughout. Led by as much as 12, the lead has ballooned back to 9.
Boston College doing a nice job.
No good on the 3. Rebound Todd. What a tough day for Kayla King on the offensive end. 1 for 13. And now a foul called on the Hokies as well.
Yeah, Kayla King trying to intercept that ball. Gets the foul called. Hokies had come away with the steal.
There's Krasavek. Almost a 60% free throw shooter coming into this game. Hits her first to get Boston College back to an 8-point deficit here.
Hasn't played a lot, but you can see she's got a good-looking stroke.
This is the second loose ball, still loose. Here comes Amoore. One-on-one, and decides to wait for a bit of help. A foul incoming on Jacayla Thompson.
Georgia Amoore is really clever with the basketball like that. She can feel someone coming from behind, change of speed. And she's such a good free throw shooter. You want her in that situation.
Amoore on the season, an 88% free throw shooter. You talk about clever, Mac. That really is what that play absolutely is.
Yeah, Thompson, the freshman, had no chance to stop right there. And Amoore, we talked about what a good free throw shooter she is. Nearly 90% on the year.
Stays perfect there. 10-point game, 71-61. Boston College got that lead all the way down to one possession, a big turnover. And with a minute 18, some Hokie fans are loving that.
They'll look at this one in the last 2 minutes. Bang, bang kind of play. Wagner thought it was knocked out of her hands.
Well, this is a review here. Right now, the ball stays with Virginia Tech. The call on the floor. It was 71-61. One more look at this.
We'll help them make this decision.
All right. I don't know.
That was in slow motion.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
I think that's Boston College ball.
Did it go off Kitley's hand?
It looked
after
like
it left
it got
Wagner's
swiped on
hand?
that right hand by Kitley. So let's see. Yeah.
Not the great camera work by our group.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Mac, I think that's Boston College ball.
I don't know if they can overturn it, though.
Yeah.
I think it probably is, but I'm not sure there's some
I think our crew's done
evidence.
Our crew's done a great job. I would be.
It's been a hard game to officiate, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if Boston College does not get the ball back here. So if you're an Eagle fan watching this game, you're wondering what more do you need after that.
Coach Mack had her squad ready to play today. Been good on defense from the very beginning. A couple spurts by Virginia Tech, got a little bit of a working margin, and you were right.
There we go. Boy, I got nervous. I said that with my chest that Boston College was going to get the ball back. And after they talked about it for so long, I was like, I don't know. But it is Eagle ball with a minute 18.
Good call by Bailey Angle.
There we go. I'm just going to stand and bow here, and people are going to wonder what I'm doing.
They wonder what you're doing.
Yeah, most of the time. Forcing a lob out to Lacey.
They can't wait. Boston College got to attack.
They are taking their time here. Down 10. Todd. She has hit some big jumpers here in crunch time. Is it too late?
With a hand in her face.
Right. It's a long two. Brings us to a break. 8-point game with a minute 6 left.
You'll love this. So much space. Wait till you see the kitchen. Oh, another door. Oh, another door. You can really get lost in this place. Pretty sure we are.
Oh boy.
Where are we? Oh.
Where's the kitchen?
Is this a bedroom?
At least we could bundle our home and car insurance with Geico.
You could save a lot. Square footage is good for resale.
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to bundle and save.
Do you know how to get out?
71-63, Tiana Todd with a long two has made this an 8-point game. Here comes the defensive pressure and the lob into the front court. Matilda Eck was wide open. Now the Hokies can back up. Odd that there's no fouls here, Mac.
No, they got a foul.
Kayla King. Good way to potentially end this one for Kayla King's day. Got the Hokies back up to a double-digit lead, 74-63. On the defensive end, it was off the side of the backboard, but oh, Mac, look, King is still down.
And now they've called an offensive foul on the screen at midcourt. King grabbing her ankle.
I think Kayla King was a bit frustrated that play did not get stopped.
She stepped on the driver's foot. And then we had the play as the Hokies advanced the ball, called an illegal screen. Coach Brooks wants an explanation.
There's been a solid amount of conferences for the officials here.
Yeah, toward the end, it has drug on.
Kenny Brooks is not the least bit excited by how that turned out. Well, shot clock is off.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how the ball is out of bounds on the baseline unless it was away from the ball.
Into Todd. 3 on the way for Ivy. It's an air ball, and now Virginia Tech's ball. Carly Wenzel into the front court. Boston College will not foul, and Virginia Tech has now won 7 in a row. 74-63. The Hokies are 11-2 in the ACC.
7 in a row, very impressive, and they were in a street fight here with we talked about in the open, a hungry Boston College team.
15